Hello children, today we'll study the function program. Program number 1. Write a menu drive program using a method number to perform the following task. Accept a number from the user and display it in its binary equivalents. For example, sample input 21 base is 10 and sample output 10101 base is 2. Accept and then again accept a binary number from the user and display it in its decimal equivalent. So here you have to find out the decimal equivalent. If you input 11101 base is 2, so output will be 29 base is 10. So let's see the program. The package we are using, import java.util scanner class, public class binary, public void number, scanner in equal to new scanner, system.in terminate with a semicolon, system.out.println, enter 1 to display number in binary equivalent, and system.out.println, enter 2 to display number in decimal equivalents, and you have to enter the choice. So how to write the choice? System.out.print, enter your choice, int c is equal to int.next int, then int.next line, and write the switch case c, then open the curly bracket. Case number 1, and you have to enter a decimal number, and if you enter a decimal number, so int num equal to int.next int. Suppose you enter a decimal number is 25. So how we do this? 25 by 2 equal to 12. 12 is your quotient and remainder is your 1. The same way 12 by 2 equal to 6. So 6 your quotient and remainder is 0. 6 by 2 equal to 3. So 3 is your quotient and remainder is 0. And 3 by 2 equal to 1. 1 is your quotient and remainder is 1. Then here also 1 by 2 equal to 0, that is remainder 1. The result will be, and the answer will be you will write like this. You have to go from bottom to up. So what was that? 11001 is the answer. So binary equal to 11001. You have to write the answer in from bottom to up. Now come the same logic we apply here. Here we are using string b equal to for binary. You can use, if you are using string also for easy purpose, that is why we are using as a string b equal to give the space. Int t equal to num, that means your num will be t. Then you have to take a while. While, open the bracket, t greater than 0. Then open the curly bracket. Why we are using while here? Because while loop is an unfixed iterative types. It executes a set of statements till a given condition is true. That is why we are using here while. Then int r equal to t mod of 10. So what you will get? R. Then t equal to t by 2, you will get the t. Now you have to add binary. How will you add the binary? B equal to r plus b. Then close the curly bracket. Then system.out.print binary number equivalent, you will get the b. Then break. Now come to the case 2. Now you have to enter here which number? Binary number. System.out.print, enter a binary number. Then you have a number equal to int.next int. Now suppose you enter a binary number. How will you do this binary number? So binary number is 1011 and you have to find out the decimal of that. So how to write that? You have to write from right side onwards. At the top you have to write the number. How will write? 0, 1, 2, 3. So in this way to write 1 into 2 raised to the power 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to the power 0. So you have to write the place value at the top. Now 1 into 8, 2 raised to the power will give you 1 into 8 plus 0 into 4, that means 2 raised to the power 2 will give you 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to the power 1 will give 2 only. Then 1 into 2 raised to the power 0, that is 1 only, because 2 raised to the power 0 will give you 1 only. Then you have to add, you will get the 11. This same thing we have to apply here also. So int d is equal to 0, t equal to num, that number now will be t. Int I equal to 0, then you have to take the while condition, while t greater than 0, then open the curly bracket. Int r equal to t mod of 10. You will get the r. Then t equal to t by 10, you will get the t. Now you have to apply in d. Now you have to find out the d. How will you find out the d? D plus r into, you have to write one integer, mat dot power 2 comma I plus plus. You can write I plus plus in the next line also, no problem. Then after that close the curly bracket. Then system dot out dot print decimal number equivalent of number is d, then break. Then default system dot out dot print incorrect choice, then break. So in this way you can do the conversion of decimal number to binary number and binary number to decimal number in Java programming. Now second program. Design a class to overload a function. Function name what was that? manip as follow. Void manip, you have to string str and int p with one string argument and one integer argument. So you have to display the character of even position of string if p is an even number. Otherwise it display the character of odd position. That means if you enter a string, in that string you have to find out the characters, which one is odd number and which one is even number. Then second one, voids manip, you int a character ch with one integer argument and one character argument, and it compute the square root of the integer argument if ch is s, else it computes the cube root of the integer. That means if you enter in one integers, you have to find out the square root of that integers and cube root of that integers. Now we'll see the program. Using the scanner class, import java.util scanner public class manip, then public void manip string str comma int p. That means two argument is there, string and integer. Now you have to use if p mod of 2 equal to 0, then open the curly bracket. For int I equal to 1, I less than star dot length and I equal to I plus 2. Now our length of the string what was that? 5. And index number of the string is 4. Now I what was that? 1. So I, you have already 1. So now you have to print str dot character I what was that? 1. And the index number of I is 1 in which character? That is which character? 1. So in which character 1 is see that character? That is E. So you will get the E. I equal to 1, you will get the E. The same way now you will get the E. Now I value is now 1. 1 plus 2 what was that? 3. Now 3 is 3 index number in which character? L. So you will get the E and L. Now you get the odd number. Now you come to the else part to see the even number. Even number here given that 4 int I equal to 0, I less than star dot length, I equal to I plus 2. Now I is what? 0. So 0 index of, in 0 index which character was there? H. Now 0 plus 2, that is in 2 characters, 2 index in which character was there? Which character was there? L only. And 2 plus 2 will get the 4. And 4 index which character was there? O. So in this way you will get the even number of that string. Now you will get the odd number of the characters and even number characters. In this way you can do this program. Now public void manip, then int a character ch. So you have to find out the rs. Rs store in double data type equal to chss, that mat dot square root a mat dot cbrt, that means cube root. If you enter any integers, you have to find out the square root of that number and cube root of that number, and it will be stored in res, and that res you have to print. Then close the curly bracket. Now you have to invoke a function in this program. Scanner class you have to use. Then class name you have to give manip obj equal to new manip obj. Then you have to enter the string. The string s is equal to in dot next line. Then you have to print the p is an even number. Then in that you give the value of function name. What was that? Obj dot manip s comma 8. Then system dot out dot print, that is a odd or even, you have to see. Then obj dot manip s comma 9, that is you enter a number. Then int num is equal to in dot next int. Then system dot out dot println /n ch is s. Then after that obj dot manip num comma s, and system dot out dot println is there, /nch is not s. Then obj dot manip num comma z. So in this way you can do this program by using both function and invoking. Hope you have understood this program. Thank you, my dear children.